Bump Love is brought to you by
and welcome back to Bump Love. It's another lovely week to engage with you. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. Who's excited?
I'm excited.
Good. Madam, on it?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Bring it on. The series we're going to be doing is really about you, the mother. And if you're not a mother, maybe it's your sister, maybe it's your wife, maybe it's your mama, because we are more than a mama, right? Aren't we? Yeah, and to start us off this week, we'll be discussing the working mother. Because for many of us, that is exactly where we sit. We're not only having babies, we're also getting out of our homes and into the workplace to make some money. And to join me in this conversation is our darling Mrs. O.
The one who doesn't dance.
The one who doesn't dance, Mama Boy, and Pastor Husky.
Hi, I dedicate my genes to Sharon.
Oh my, yes. Sharon, you once said, you said you had, the people were having you on TikTok.
Something about
ripped jeans.
Damaged jeans.
So, damaged jeans. So what do you have to talk about this damage?
The phrase was, I don't want to set a terrible example and the whole rip, like I don't want to go overboard and do ripped jeans. Yeah. People, this is what I meant.
But you guys,
This is it.
Manuela, open the
I
comment
can't. If you find me in ripped jeans, don't judge me.
when I rip gyms is uptown.
You know?
When you go downtown,
Hey.
you're looking for damage.
Damage.
Damage. If you say rip gyms, you won't get
You are like,
there.
it's what to zirina. Are you like, nice?
Damage.
We tag a
Damage.
Anyway,
This is what I meant.
but are you aware?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try.
But those who are looking for damaged jeans, ripped jeans, this is Arcadia. But maybe they only don't have even these jeans.
Kadia.
They are at Arcadia. So all of them are available. And the dresses for the mamas. The mamas, this is GK
Yeah,
Fashion
the
House.
working moms.
Yes,
The working moms. Yeah, proudly.
You're buzzing denim on denim.
I hope you
If
don't miss
you want me not to come for a party,
Hey.
Denim on
start,
denim.
guys,
Theme.
the theme.
Damaged
Oh, where?
jeans.
Denim on denim.
What is it?
Now you say
There's a thing it does to me. I don't even know. I have no explanation. But for every shower, birthday, what?
Denim on denim.
The minute they say denim on denim, I'm out.
I do a dress.
Oh, she don't have jeans?
I do, but I don't know. I just feel like you're squeezing me in a
It's so
box.
judgmental.
Yeah.
It's on that note, I'm throwing a party. I tell you,
Denim
the
on
MC.
denim.
Mama, you wear a dress.
She's the MC.
I'll come in a denim dress and denim boots. It's not denim on denim.
wow.
Just so that
But
you don't do it again.
there was a time I had denim boots, like pickle.
Yes. I've seen them.
So cute.
But comfort level?
No, maybe they were comfortable. Just I wore them twice. See? They were comfortable.
There's some
It's just that no one ever called us to parties to wear boots because they are not for our culture, right? Yeah. And now with that, I'll be so sad. Guys, see my boots. There are times I pass them, I just walk around in the house because I'm just like, what? If a boots
What are we
hold you
doing?
so tight in places no man can. Like they're just like, you feel held and supported. What led you guys to make the decision to work? And what have been some joys, some unexpected joys? Let me say unexpected. Apart from, because you might say money. But when you went to work, you knew there would be money. But what are some of those unexpected joys that you've gotten? Or those unexpected
I feel like for me, there was never really a time that I thought about, okay, I've had a baby. I'm going to stay at home. It was just, you've had a baby, stay home with them for 3 months,
Yes.
back to the grind after those 3 months. It was just the norm. Yeah, you work, go back home, see the baby, pump, whatever, leave the maid with the child or whoever is going to look after them. It was just like, it's the motion. Do it, move, finish, get another one. 3 months, same story. The joys have been the fulfillment you get. Let's bring that money back. When you're able,
We need that money
I feel like when there's
necessary.
a certain glee on the children's faces when you're able to do things for them, with that money you put aside. Like the experiences, take them to places that excite them, that do something to their minds, a new experience, a new place, they meet people and play, and they come back and they're like, oh my God, I had such a good time. Or you hear them screech, like, diving in water and screeching. I don't know how many things can replace that screech, and bring you joy. But there's also been fulfillment. Go to the office, do some work, finish a project, make a change in someone's, and you're like, oh, this is actually fulfilling. I think the things that hurt me most was that cry when you're leaving the house and the child cries. You drive to work questioning your decisions, your choices, where you are in life, starting to think that, what am I doing? Do I have to do this? Do I have some savings? You even start thinking, do I have some savings? If I start at home, can we be able to? For me, it was that those cries. I just couldn't. It's like the child is crying from inside my head, or inside my heart.
Your heart.
Yeah.
Manuela asked, when you made the decision to go to work, I'm like, is a decision?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was laid out for me already. Finish school. Why did you have a job?
Yeah.
Find a job. Why aren't you working?
Yeah.
It felt odd.
Yeah.
So why did you study?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I didn't have the luxury to make a decision. I just started work.
Yeah.
And the first environment I was in was something I really loved. It was radio, so it was easy. I mean, you wear what you want, they don't see you. I'm like, It was exciting.
Yeah.
But then I got into the corporate world. I feel like it would be nice to decide when I want to go to work.
Yeah.
Do I have to be there at 8?
Yeah.
Do I have to leave at 5? I don't like that monotony. It's just draining. But for me, the joy is in achievement. I love achieving. I love knowing that targets have been set for me and I'm banging it. Yeah, because mostly I do sales, marketing, communication. So these KPIs involve hitting the target, right? So that excitement, even before you get into employee of the month and whatnot, I'm really excited that
I'm hitting my goal.
I nailed it. Yes, I nailed it. For me, that was just a good adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
So the excitement is in, even other people see it as the employee of the year, as the employee of the month. I was thinking about the sad parts, and when she mentioned that, I was like, I think at some point I was like, oh man, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm going to escape. Escaping from your own house like a thief.
Yeah.
Like, at least let's not get that cry. Like, okay, now I have to stay for like another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's not even for the child, it's for me. Because I might not work that whole day. I'm thinking, is he okay? Is he crying? Yeah. So, and then the other thing of, even your leave days are not exactly leave days. They're planned around other things you have to do. That my child is annual, so I've taken leave to take care of my child.
Yeah.
I've taken leave because immunization is coming close on the card. I've taken leave. Like, it's just never really leave to rest.
Yeah.
Yes, being a working mom it's like mom alone is a job.
Yeah.
Now you're working, it's like you're doing two jobs in one go.
Yeah.
But like one doesn't have hours.
Right.
It's round the clock.
Yep.
Even when you're at work, you're thinking, Kati, are we about to do solids? What are we doing? What are we eating? Has he eaten? Auntie, the milk is done. Now your pressure starts at like 3 when the milk is done. Because now the kitchen is in office.
Yeah.
So you start to panic. Like, I feel like...
The kitchen is... Are you talking about our boobs like
that?
The first sign office.
That's like a ball.
I'm holding you. I'm keeping you here. She calls our boobs the kitchen.
Yeah. So it's a mixture of things. It's exciting because for a busybody like me, being home was really not an option. Otherwise, I'm going to clean the house like 5 times.
Yeah.
And sleeping doesn't come easy for me unless it's night. I'm like, why are we sleeping?
I also struggle with that thing. Why are we sleeping in the afternoon?
That's why I tell you, I get irritated when people sleep when the baby sleeps. I'm like, no. I have laundry to do. I need to clean. Like that series, I need to catch up on Kobanga when you're talking. I can't.
Call my friend.
I need to call my friend.
You just need to shower.
Like catch up with my. That's obvious.
There are times you just need to shower.
Long.
Because you wake up, you're breastfeeding.
Warm.
Please
add warm.
Even if it's not long
I don't
and warm,
understand
guys. You guys, you didn't go through that? Where the child is crying so much, you can't even shower. In normal shower, you know the quick one where you just do like so, you get out, but you can't. Because the child, you laugh.
What do you mean? No. Before you know
You are not here. The most important part.
Have you ever thought that as a mom, by the time you blink, your alarm is going off and it's time to go to work? You're like, did I sleep? You did sleep, but because you're getting up every 2 hours to feed, it feels like you didn't sleep.
Yeah.
And then you're expected to go and deliver 110% at work.
But you took yourself. You're the one who applied.
That's why I was telling you.
Yeah, humbly applied. No one expected.
I didn't. You know, I keep quarreling with people. Don't say humbly. My application, I had no idea. So, I humbly, no.
You said what?
Okay,
you applied.
Okay,
you applied.
No, humble is like after vacation. I will be humble. I am a student or a graduate of what age, whoever. Right now, what is it? This is what I'm bringing to the table, okay? Because I know what I'm bringing to the table. Even you're looking at me like that because you know.
I'm doing that because when you speak from a place of privilege, you can afford to say things like, I don't humbly apply, I know what I bring to the table.
Also, I started. I check it out. Was there a table? Sorry, I brought mine. Anyway. Okay.
When you're an entrepreneur, you're like the KFC chick in a drive-through. Have you ever seen her? She's here serving the guy who is paying, but she's also taking the order. Your lips there's a switch. Your bill is no. Oh no. Say, do you want the one with fries or without fries?
In many words, you're the CEO, you're the finance manager, you're the delivery guy.
No, wait. When you are breastfeeding, you are signing a contract.
Yes.
No, somebody called. I meet people now and they're like, "Oh, how old is Manzi? So are you back to work now?" I'm like, "Did I stop?"
Exactly.
No, I meant that. Has your maternity leave ended? I'm like,
Which
one?
Guys,
there were people calling me 1 month into weeks into. I remember one time I was on a Zoom meeting and they were even addressing me as Nakawere. I'm like, these guys have no shame. So Nakawere, what do you think? I'm like,
this girl was there in labor on APPG. So I'm a few centimeters. Has the guy of hold on.
The pain.
So has the guy of Nico passed the life of an entrepreneur?
Let me tell you, I came out of theatre and once within a few hours of gaining back I picked my phone. I was transferring money.
Yeah.
Because remember, Manzi came a month before time. Yeah. So we were not prepared, we were not ready, but we had 4 weekends of events back to back, the APPG. And my friend, Ugandans, after they've paid you their money, you can't. So I was transferring money in hospital.
Yeah.
Calling my and saying, I have this, I'm thinking this, can we change this? In the hospital with the good bandage.
Yeah.
So when people ask me, so are you back to work? I'm like,
you never left. Friends. Madam. When did you decide?
I've lived all the phases. After Abigail, I went back to work, the whole 8 to 5.
8 to 5.
Yeah, because I thought, I need to be driven. I work well with structure, so that was the motivation. Yes, I needed money, but I really work well with structure. You give me a lot of time, I can really lounge. I know how to lounge very well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I needed that structure. It even helps me perform better when I'm, a little driven. But lo and behold, when you are doing an 8 to 5 and then you're starting a business, it just had to end. And then you are a mom, also trying to make it work. So all my lunch times, the boss noticed these things that excite employees, free lunch, what for that's the time you're running to Tinder to meet somebody at Cafe Pap, a client, and sign the contract.
Like, I have 1 hour.
I have 1 hour. As you're coming back, they're clearing, you're back to work. He just looked at me one day and said, this one is almost leaving us, so he's not going to stay for long. And he was right. So I leave, and then I'm diving back into now real self-employment.
Yeah.
An entrepreneur guy does not sleep. I remember my husband saying, but we left this 8 to 5 thing to get to catch time.
Mama,
But
it's
no,
a hoax.
It's
It's a hoax.
It's a real.
It's a hoax.
That's such a hoax.
My own CEO.
Like you really do not have time.
Time.
However, this was for me my aha moment. When you are an entrepreneur, you also learn not to play with time.
Time becomes money.
So time becomes money. You know that if you don't do these quotations now, when Marcus is sleeping and Jasmine is still asleep, when she wakes up, by the way, the client is going to be calling you and you've done nothing.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm giving you work and I'm not begging you for the
I'm begging you
quotation.
for the quotation.
But
Like you start
clients
to
are-
feel,
clients are
you
not
feel
easy.
very unproductive. So for me, what that did for me is that now I learned to take things not for granted. And then guys, there's the reality of thinking you have help, then you come back and there's no help. There's a time for me they left my child in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
And meanwhile, she had not gone. You know, ordinarily you would think but they've left your baby, but they have fired themselves. I'm there in the shock of your phone, like boiling water, boiling there. Then your baby's like not even in their crib. They are like on some mattress or in the living room. Like, why are they not even in their crib? So meaning they are going to crawl, find the water that you have left outside boiling. That door is wide open. Like, are you okay? So I walked into this horror movie that was about to unfold for me. And I kid you not, I was like a client's meeting. I remember Cafe Pub, and I just kept feeling a nudge. Sharon, go home. Sharon, go home. And I drove. She had gone for an interview somewhere else.
Oh.
Yeah, some supermarket that used to be in the trading center. People's supermarket. I hated that supermarket. Like every maid I would bring used to go to that supermarket to work.
To work.
It's like I think you're sending them there, but I think also the proprietor of that supermarket knew the estate. So every maid that would walk in, you were like, these are perfect to work in my supermarket. He used to just literally, he usually used to like hunt from you were like middleman for that guy. But now, so those are other realities that happen. You're not only busy, but you don't have help.
That guy, because I don't know if a woman would do that.
Yeah,
She understands the importance of.
Yes. So she went for an interview there. So I'm there trying to fix the horror movie. Then I see her coming, you people, back home with some banana leaves that have mud on them, like dust. But I said, since when do we pick banana leaves? Don't we buy banana leaves in this house? I think she thinks I'm stupid. So there's also that. When we give birth, people think we are stupid. Because I got so offended. So yeah, that was one of like my moments of, does she really think I'm dumb?
Yeah.
So yeah, she stayed for a short time and I fired her. So those are also other realities that happen when you walk into this whole, I am going back to work.
Back to work.
So is she working at people's?
I wanted to know. She's still at people.
I don't know whether she's still there, but she actually went there, and this would be me.
And you'd go buying stuff.
I would go
Of course.
to the supermarket of our trading
Like,
center.
hello, auntie.
Hello, auntie.
Fire.
Hiding in Ubikunkuta or what? And this would be me. What are you? Okay. Hey, you look okay. But no, I've actually lost weight. What? I'm like, oh, I didn't come to hear the story. Coming on.
As I buy chocolate.
Yeah.
Men these days have a thing, they say. I like hardworking women. I like a woman who's hardworking. When I'm looking for a woman to marry, I'm looking for a hardworking woman. That thing has sent women back to work.
Yeah.
It has sent women back to work,
Yeah.
even when they are not ready, and even when they don't want to.
Yeah.
And I spoke to an older gentleman who was saying, when you find a man who says, I'm looking for a hardworking woman, I like hardworking women, that's a lazy man. That's a man who's not ready to get someone's daughter, look after
care
them,
of them.
and look after their home. Because she's going to come and give birth to children. You're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But you want her to give birth to children, to run the home, and then to also work. They want you because you're going to be able to look after yourself. You're not going to ask him to buy you clothes, buy you dresses, buy you what, salon and everything. You look after yourself, but you're giving him what he wants. The home, the children. So he said, that's a lazy man.
Don't say things like that because my husband wanted a hard-working woman.
No.
Let us cut. Wait.
We're going to put in context. That thing
Do you know they
sent women back to
work? There's let's say bad men who say those statements are lazy. Because there are some good men who really genuinely want a hard-working woman.
They want to have structure.
They want
not to stay in their lives to be whole.
Yeah, for me, Brian would tell me so much. Like, even, he would just be like, don't you, isn't there some purpose to your life? Because I would tell him, me, I can be a rich man's wife. He's like, dear, no. Not here. You'll get work. You'll get work. Yeah. And I remember when I asked him, like, why is it so important for you that I work, that I upgrade, that I become better, and all of those things? And I said, so that I can know that if anything happened to me, my children would be fine. Yeah. Like when I'm looking for a hard-working woman, I'm looking for a woman who can care. So I think it's important for the woman to know that you can see a lazy man.
Not lazy that he doesn't want to work, but he wants to work.
Excuse me.
But he wants to get someone who's going to look after themselves. But his wife, but
you're lazy. But there are those who are really lazy.
And there are those who are lazy.
They are like, even if
mommy.
Ayagala mommy, you get it. So those are bad men. They're not even lazy men. Those are bad men. When you see that one, right? He's in his father's house. Yeah, he's eating food from the house. You never hear him talking about a water bill. When you're checking his messages, there's no national water. And then he's like, I want a hard-working woman.
He could be sending the money, transferring. There's a standing order to the child.
And I remember telling you, Manuela, that I feel like yes, working women have working moms. I don't know. I feel like there's some carrot deal somewhere because you've been working 8 to 5. Then just as you're getting your shoes off at the door,
Mommy,
you're wearing now the scrubs for the other job. Have people eaten? Is the house clean? Has work
You even
been
do that,
done?
I think, like on your way to work.
Yes. Or even on your way home.
Yeah, you're already saying, guys, get out the thing. Have you put the other tenderized meat? Get it out and put it in the oven. I'm on my way. Cut for me the butungulu, the nyanya. You're literally, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Marinated.
Then as soon as you enter the house, mommy,
this one did this.
mommy,
school,
until like
mommy.
9, 10 o'clock when people sleep.
When everybody sleeps
Then
and the baby
Big
wakes
Daddy
up.
arrives.
Then when Big Daddy comes, he's also saying, baby.
What are you eating?
So, man, I feel like, where does it end?
Let me
for a
ask
working
though.
mom?
Let me ask though. Like, yes, I get the raw deal part, but every day I ask myself, how would I feel if I went home and I had nothing to do?
Yeah, that is also that.
Then I wake up in the morning, then I have nothing to do. Like, you think about it.
You're not going to work?
Yeah, you're not going to work.
No.
No. Okay, what I mean is, let's say you are, because for us as working moms, we have both. Yeah? So let's say you say for one of them, somehow you're not given a raw deal. You go to office to do nothing. You're just there smiling.
What am I doing there?
That's what you ask yourself. Then home, let's say you have all the maids, they're working so well, you're just there. Time for hospital, they are just taking your kids. Somebody else is tucking them in. We feel useless, like we just be there and we are.
There are those who don't feel useless.
I don't have to get Manuela here and I
working.
No.
Yeah, but then
I feel like, of all people, in fact, these ones, maybe I can forgive them. People, Barbara comes here with a nurse, a professional nurse. Baby does. She stops the show. The whole show stops. She cannot. Now we are like, but that is a profession. What is it? Is he hot? Is he cold?
I am Barbara.
A profession.
I am Barbara.
Yeah, I do.
I am Barbara.
Yeah.
Manuela.
I cry. I be like,
Manuela. Mans is crying.
Mans is crying.
Let me come.
Let me come. She stops that show. So you have a profession. No, she's there.
First hold on, should I give you a slipper?
Hurry. Can't hold it. You keep quiet. Let this one stroke. Now here you don't say anything. I still help someone with homework,
So
even
if you
with
don't
all
change
my
the diaper, you're not
systems.
mommy?
No, I'm not talking about just diapers. I'm just talking about that role, that nurturing thing we have. It is so like it is there inside. Yeah. Okay. At least for the majority of women, majority.
I'm glad that
Majority.
I'm glad that you have arrived.
You don't feel connected.
Yeah, my simplest example is how you arrive home and then they are giving you all their stories. You are like as if stressed. Then one of them folds, like genuinely folds. And then they will cry and then you carry them. You're having the opportunity to sit and rest. Because she's crying, everybody has kind of left you. Then she rests on my chest. Like every time things like that happen, I keep thinking, now if I was not here, Oba who was going to carry her? So like every time I'm in that, like I've also rested and now I have a minute to breathe a bit, she's resting on my chest. And I'm thinking, I'm soothing her, I'm resting, I'm now seeing what they didn't clean up well, what they didn't do well. And you're just thanking God that you're back home. Because it could have played out differently.
Yeah, I don't know how I can be. And my child is sick and they want someone else. It does something to
painful.
me. It's painful. I'm
It's
there,
like your child
mommy.
calling the nanny, mommy.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
You can't
no matter
recover.
how much you disturb
You
me,
can't.
in quotes, and how tired I am, when I get home and you get hurt, I'm the one I expect that you're coming to me. Yes, it might even agitate me.
Yeah.
But day one, month one, week one, year one, my child doesn't come back to me, but I like to be like this. No.
Here's the thing I'm learning, right? That sometimes, you see the same way you have a schedule and a structure at work,
Yeah.
that you're not going to come and start maybe, if the meeting is for 10, then you say, I'll show up at midday.
Yeah.
It's at 10.
meeting
Right?
is done.
So I feel the thing I've learned now that Bambi I should have learned earlier, but here we are. That even at home there's seasons.
Yeah.
There's a time when you're a new employee. There's a time when now you're used to the system. There's a time when you've been maybe, what is it called? Not upgraded. Fine. What is it called? No,
Promoted.
Wow.
English.
Promoted. So same thing at home. There's a time for, I have a baby like Manzi. Now is the time to jump. Please jump. He sneezes, you jump, because there's going to come a time when he's like, Mommy, you're too much.
Yeah.
You're suffocating me. Like, no, do you get? Or if you drop him at school, yeah, you drop him at school, he wants you to stop like at the main road. Then he walks like other people are walking, you want to hold my hand. So I feel like there are seasons.
Mommy, you don't come. When you come, you want to kiss me. Don't come.
We went to school.
Where are we
and
like
the
that?
school was bugging us. You guys, you don't walk with your children. You just leave them. You walk with them from the car. Hand them over to us. So
Hand
one
them
day,
over.
I'm in the car. And I see a mom passing by with her boys. Then one of the boys said, Mommy, where are you going? She's like, no, I want to drop you. Do you know you are going to the car? So I saw and I'm like, baby girl.
I'm okay.
It's like I'm also in that car.
Join the club.
So yeah, the
so
time
seasons,
comes. Yeah.
Because right now, I get into the house and I'm like, no, they've not seen me the whole day.
Yeah.
So in between work and home, I find a way of recharging.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll take a scoop of ice cream. Sometimes I listen to crazy music. Sometimes, like, I make sure that's my time to recharge. Look, I've never been so grateful for traffic jam.
Because you recharge.
Yes, I
With
sit
loud
in it.
music.
Yes, I be very okay in the traffic jam, so that by the time I get to them, now I'm ready for the same way you sleep for I don't know which hours, then you go to work at 8, and you're not going to tell your boss how tired you are. You
Yeah.
really don't.
Yeah.
So same thing.
Oh, that
Don't
he's
go and
making
tell the
noise.
kids,
Guys, too much information.
Stop
Too
it.
many emails. Stop it.
All gadgets off. The TV is so loud. So when you go home, it's the same thing. Look at it that way. That they have not seen you the whole day, and they've been like anticipating your arrival. So also arrive in style. Come, be like, hey, what's up? Tell me. let me tell you, they just need 10 minutes of your time.
By the way,
They don't even want
it's so
3
true.
hours. Give them that attention. You're going to see how they move on the level. Why? Don't be too much. They're going to, too much.
Then they remember there are other things they want
Yeah,
to do.
you guys have met my son. Look, hug mama, mama, I love you. Next 6 hours, I'll come back for a recharge hug. But they're done.
Like me, the version of the boys I know, like all these cutters now would be, they'll
No.
be asking you questions every minute.
No.
You would be tired with the questions.
No, he actually doesn't like being asked that many questions. Come when you're ready.
He's amazing.
You have 10 minutes to have the conversation. Again, I woke up. So that's the thing. Like, come home and be like, my daughter makes me do dance challenges. Kati, I've been dancing with like 50 kids over what? And now I can't give my child 5 minutes. That doesn't add up.
Yeah.
So I give her, we learn. By the time we're done recording, it's like a movie, and the director said, cut, that's it for the day.
And she walks
They just-
away.
Yeah, they just move on.
Yeah.
I can be there until I pick my shoes to go out. They're like, hey, mama, where are you going?
What's that about, by the way? It confuses me. I'm like, you are not bothered that I'm
Right?
here. Why are you not
Ambience.
They hear the bedroom door.
Safety.
Everybody comes up. Are you going? Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Where are you coming? But can we come with you? Where are you
Yes.
going with
Your
Presents.
presents?
Presents.
Now you imagine, that's why they keep following you, because you didn't give the other first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Now they want to make up for the time they're following you everywhere. Now you are annoyed that they're following you, but you're not giving them time.
That time,
You think
yeah.
your boss is going to follow you around to tell you about the emails and the report?
No, get it done.
Thank you very much. So you are already a mom. It's not a supermarket purchase that you can return them. Here is where we are. Make the most of it.
Yeah.
I know a couple that
Yeah, but she
sometimes
does.
would even stop at a cafe near home and first have
To
coffee.
debrief.
Meanwhile, they are calling the maid. What are they doing? They'd want to walk into the house like at 7. They had 2 sons. When they've rocked all their
Showered,
energy, what,
but-
and now they're starting to wind down.
slow
So they
down
would
a
stay
bit.
at a cafe
Nearby
nearby.
cafe.
Meanwhile, in the process, they're also bonding as a couple. Then they walk in at 7 and they have like 2 hours before the boys sleep. They're like, but we cannot, the energy. We come back at 5.
But you see, Barbara, those are homes with structure that bedtime is at this time. Now there are families that don't have bedtime.
No. Let the Batulek,
Or
please.
one are recharging at like
No.
8. So you
No,
see them
that
at
one then
9, but the
was
kid
bump
it's
love.
like 8 a.m.
That one done. No bump.
No, we must have, aside from systems, we must have structure and routines.
Routine.
Yes.
Except Friday, right? Let's chill on Friday, people. Movie night on Friday night.
Are you excited about Friday, no?
Yeah.
Same thing. They also know they look forward to Friday because now weekends. But when Monday comes, they're like, man, we are in bed by 8, so all homework has to be done.
Like a bed sheet and create like a mini movie theater
Cinema.
for kids to be like under, like holiday time. It's not Friday only. It can be like Wednesday and Friday. Yeah. So as bump lovers,
Sleep in the sitting room. Everybody. Friday. If you come on Saturday morning at hours.
we are sorry.
We are in the
Motiv.
sitting. We are in the sitting.
But I want to get my kids a translated movie. Just to see. What are we doing? I want to see their reaction. You imagine like Jesus movie. I'm like,
Moving on.
like this was it. I will let you guys know how it goes.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why don't you have us in a film? What was it?
No, but I think it's a good distressor, you guys. Sometimes you're just passing outside and you even laugh, just hearing what's happening in that Shibanda.
What are we doing? Guys, we've come to talk about. We're talking about
We're
work.
sorry. That is someone's job, but let's move.
By the working moms
I was
need
going
to
to say they are
distress.
still-
Let me tell you something, Manuela.
Manuela,
In
working moms need
between,
to
look at it.
distress.
In between, you can go to a cinema or you can go to a Chibanda, your choice. But like in between the 2 jobs.
You guys,
Assisted with this stress, we just-
Manuela is so stressed about the
this is
Chibanda.
a TV show. It's a YouTube show. Like, we are not here alone. I apologize on behalf of, because they have forgotten that you're
We are sorry.
They're just jazzing here. I'm trying to organize them. Structure.
Wow.
They don't have structure. They don't have structure. They're refusing to follow the routine. One of the biggest emotions working moms face And research has shown that actually it's one of the, is guilt.
Yeah.
Of all emotions, there is fulfillment, there is love, there is joy, there is what? But guilt takes for almost all working moms. So is there any one moment your guilt meter had almost burst? You know that Kathy?
Like I said earlier, the life of an entrepreneur, if you're not structured, you are working like all the time. So this was a random week where I thought, we don't have an event this weekend. So I had planned that this whole weekend, we are going to have a blast. So even the things I would have ordinarily done during the week, I did not do. We have the whole weekend. Like I felt I had so much time. Then a job came. I'm calling it a job because it was like a sweet job. It was a good job. Those jobs that come and you cannot say no to. Yeah. You people have never been disorganized. It was so evident. Home was like as if on fire. And you know how you're winning here, the client is happy, yada yada. You know, but then your husband is used to coming home and there is this proper organization. Now he also experienced like the whole madness. He's thinking to the kuchi, what's happening? Then you're not even present to explain what has happened because even you're running. Now this, then you're arguing with vendors. Like I was so disorganized, and I remember coming back, and I was like, "What is this?" You start calculating the money you want to make. Is it worth it? And then one of the children had slept over in the living room. They're not going to their bed. Then another one is like like I just walked into
A mess.
A mess. That's when I knew that the systems need to be able to perform beyond me. I was literally micromanaging.
You are the system.
I was the system. And one who says, now we do this, you wake up like with an order of that day. I had to learn now to download and actually plan like if in advance. And then even if we don't have something to do over the weekend, because most of my work would be towards the weekend, still get things done. Now, that guilty moment, you people, is the worst, especially when you encounter life-threatening things. You know, where you are not able to take your child to hospital and they're getting wrong medication and now you are in a big hospital dealing with a very big crisis and I was like, and it's because you are at work. Even if it's not the because, it feels like the because. You real blame yourself for the absence. And I remember it was so painful, but also a very big moment for me to learn that this business can live without me. That money that you want to make can go, and then, or you even make it and it all goes. So I just kind of learned to know what is important. Are we different? I think we are different. There are people who cannot relate. We are thinking, small things. They can go away. But I think it's very important to know what is important for you. There are people who can't.
You don't feel anything.
There are people who can't.
You see how she said they can't job? The youngest not even in the country.
And they are very, very okay to do it. So that guilty thing can come, but also the environment around us at times can also overdo it. I've had you judge us here for unlaid beds. Apart for her. I can lay the bed at 10. Does it have to be?
Sharon, you can lay as you're entering.
Then you fall and cover yourself.
You know?
Fight.
Let's
not be violent.
No, I'm telling you. As in, just to cut yourself some slack, because the truth is, at times it can really be overwhelming.
Just make your bed.
But what if I've not been able to make it? Yeah, she's always grilling us about making your bed. Yeah, but they say making your bed just helps you to feel like you have achieved.
It is the first thing you achieve of the day. The first goal. The first thing you tick off and you feel like an achiever.
But I still say, if you're not treating your home like the work that you ordinarily do.
It's
You are going to be overwhelmed without a doubt, or you're going to take it for granted because the truth is, you people home is work.
Yeah.
It's another job. So I like that couple that knows that, man, home is work. I like living
But you know that that's
for
shifting.
staying in the, but at least allow yourself to different, because you know, it's like preparing yourself for a task.
Over loud music in the car.
Loud music. Like for me, I play loud music. On my way back home, I play loud music so that my mind is not racing. But the moment I'm home like this,
You know, it's so important to know yourself, because me, if I play loud music, it
Where I
just
can be
completely
disorganized.
messes
Yes,
me
yeah,
up.
it throws me
No,
off.
me, I
Now
don't
me, I
feel-
drive, now the car is quiet. The music is not even
my
on.
mind will be calculating
But you
things.
guys, have you been on phone
I'll
with
plan
Barbara?
everything.
It's like when you're making noise for her, she's like, yeah. Because I'm like, Barbara, where did you?
Are you okay? There's
She'll be
just
like,
something about
"Say
quiet spaces, quietness that
Now that
allows
quietness-
my mind to settle.
That quietness
There's a
is
space
when
for that.
I am extremely comfortable.
Yeah, there's a
thoughts
space
are,
for that.
My thoughts are healthy. I'm thinking, oh Lord, you're such a wonder. Now when I'm calculating, have they delivered the chairs? Are they coming? You need noise. What I need loud music so that I don't overthink it. Just go for it.
It's just to not
Anyway,
make the brain busy.
one weekend, there's a certain phase in my life where I was working like the world was about to end. I worked literally every day, all the time. What, as fighting to get out of a certain car broke phase, that car rock bottom I always talk about. So I was working all the time. Now, if I had meetings over the weekend, what I'd do is say, this is my children's time. So you've asked me to meet you over the weekend.
I come with the
I
kids.
come with the kids. We go with them for meetings. Either they like we sit at a table and they sit at the next table and we have the meeting. Now, because you're seeing my children, so you'll not
also- you
over talk.
want to
The
drag the
meeting won't.
meeting.
And
wisdom.
also they come and whisper in the ear.
We're hungry.
Are we almost done? Yeah, we're about to finish.
For you, you don't whisper. Yeah.
Are you thirsty? Get a drink.
I
So
also do that.
one
Katrine.
time, I met a friend, and I'm introducing that friend to the children. I'm like, oh, this is Tenda, this is Nema, and this is my friend Olivia. And then Tenda is like, oh, Auntie Olivia, how are you? Nice to meet you. Do you also work all the time like our mommy? Are you working every day? And
I will
all?
have your back immediately. I'll be like, yes.
So the friend laughed and found it funny and said, no, but we have to work. Mommy has to do. It didn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
She said it
See
from a point of
that?
innocence.
What's important for her.
She was not trying to make me feel bad. It was the reality. Her mom was working all the time. Even when we got home in the evenings, I'd sit on the laptop.
And you're doing quotations.
I'm doing quotations. I'm what? I remember one time some guy calls me and says, how do you send me a quotation at 1 a.m., Barbara? He called me at 7. He said, I've just woken up and I've seen it. I'm like, and I see the time when it's saying 1 a.m. Do you sleep? I'm like, no, I just needed you to wake up and see it so that we can sort this thing out. He said, man, you could have sent it at 7 because I've also just woken up now. But that's how my life was. It took her innocent statement for me to rearrange things.
to hit home.
And I'm like, no. Now, unless they've slept, I won't pull out the laptop.
Yeah.
I'm not taking weekend meetings. That's their time. Yes, weekends we're going to play areas, we're going to chat, we're going for meals, we're going to just sit in the house. But there's just that one statement.
But the money had come by that time.
It's still coming.
Colleagues.
Money will come. Yeah, but good man. But it was just enough for me to sit down and say, look, these guys are growing, their time is going.
Yeah.
There is money
It won't
enough.
be like that forever.
We have basics.
Yeah.
We shall be okay.
We shall be okay. Let me give them their time now.
Yeah.
I feel like there's really not much of a choice.
Yeah.
You have to work. Although there's a job I worked and even me, I was like, Naichichi Olivia.
Yeah.
I was a trainer, but regional trainer, meaning I had to go up country every so often. So we travel on Monday, come back Saturday, spend a night maybe at home. Then on Sunday, the driver is coming to pick you at like 5 a.m. So the kids have, as if not seen you. They saw you arrive and then you sent them to bed at like 9. They didn't see you. Then you've gone for another week. And then there's one where I was so excited. I was looking forward to seeing them. Then our boss called and said, oh, you are in Soroti. Proceed to Busia, what?
Oh my
You guys,
God.
we even had to shop for clothes. Like we had no plan. We knew 2 days we were going back home. Then I had to call the kids. I'm very, very accountable when it comes to my children.
Yes.
I've never lied to my children.
Yeah.
So I had to have that conversation. And you know how they're like, Mama, so are you on your way? I'm like, no.
No, I'm not on my way. Yeah.
Do you know, like radio silence?
Oh no.
They don't know to react.
How can they react to that?
Until my mom. I cried. I was like, oh!
Yeah.
This needs to stop.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, on the weekend, I'm like emceeing at an event, so
Yeah.
they're not going
Yeah,
to
but
see
that
me.
You're the working mom,
And I
but
can't
you're
go with them.
single, yes.
So, or maybe I have a team building, or maybe like I'm doing something.
And
And then on
Can
Sunday,
bring in
bananas. And then Sunday, like, what can I say? I'm at
Yeah.
church. And you see, even though we're in the same space, we're not
not there.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just like, Mom, I want so that you can get. Then we proceed. I'm leading teams. I'm doing what? Then after it's like, time to go home. I go home. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they even have to keep me awake because I'm dozing and I'm driving. They're like, Mama! So like we have to, until I get home.
Yeah. Tired.
It's like I really want to be with my children, but I'm like,
Life won't allow you to.
so that job, I think I've told you guys before. My daughter said, hey, Mama, you're like our auntie.
Yeah.
I think the ones of these days know how to talk, you people.
Yeah.
So she could have thought she's joking,
But it hit
but it hit home.
It reached where it was supposed
Properly
to go.
settled. And then I said, okay, I need to leave this job. It doesn't matter how good I am at it. It doesn't matter how much I'm enjoying it. I need to leave. I even first quit taking gigs on weekends. I said, let me first be present. It's okay. Like, there are so many weddings. There's so many events.
People are still getting married.
I'm still getting married.
Yeah.
And I don't have to MC your event.
Every
There's so many
event.
incredible MCs. It's okay. As in, I learned that it's okay to say no to an opportunity.
Yeah.
That's when I learned. I learned that I need to create a day in my week. And the same way I say I go to work Monday to Friday, I put children.
Yeah.
So you'll be like, hey, Barbara, what are you doing on Saturday? No, I'm with the kids. I'm with the kids.
Yeah.
Because I figured I'm going to blink and they are 20.
And they're older, yeah.
And we have no relationship. They're like,
Yeah.
you were always working. Yes, we get it, you're taking care of us, but kati chichi.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have the same
Yeah.
value system that you have because you didn't have the time.
Or
Yeah.
that thing when you're like,
Allocate it.
you know, I've seen parents in a space when, so like Auntie Barbara has been talking to my child. Then we are in one space and then a child is like, yeah, he likes skating. You're like, when?
How did you know
When
that?
did you start? What is that shock of a mom? You look really bad.
Yeah.
Like
you
where
don't
have
know.
you been?
Yeah.
It's not like you went abroad for a year and came back. You've been around. But you've
just
not been around.
present.
And you know, it's interesting that that same thing that I told you that at the school was talking to us. Sometimes I feel like that school just wants to. Like, excuse me, when you are lying down to get those children, did you know?
were not
Let's
there.
tell you, you know. And so they were telling us about our children, and they were saying, you see, if you know, you think you have a child, you come and ask us.
We have a different
We will
child.
tell you the child, you are your child. We will tell you who your real child is, and that's the thing. Like you enter and that they tell you, now you see this one, he's quiet. You're like, how? When? Because Minga at home, he's like this. Because children can be two different sets.
But you see, like a thing that my birthday, one of I think 2 years ago, my friend's kids were born on the same day as me. So she threw a party and she had like bouncing castles, what, and I'm like, let me take the kids. And I go to work. Then later I picked them, took them back home. Then I said, it's my birthday. I had determined to take myself out for meat. I love meat, you guys. My son was annoyed. He was so mad, he even wrote me a letter. He was so mad. Excuse me. So why can't we go for your birthday with you? Oh, what? But he was so annoyed. You do what you want. Yeah, shut the door, went to his bed. What is it? I felt so bad, but I was like, Tomanyira.
That's what I was going to say. I would be actually being a tight.
I was in between two places, but I said, no. It's one day in the year.
I get one day. At least give me one day.
Don't guilt trip me.
I went to work, I was like, I'm going to go. My birthday, I was so stressed. But I was like, man, life can be so unfair.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been here 364 days.
This one day.
One day. Look at the crop they've handed me. What? I was so guilty. I almost cancelled the plot. Now, meanwhile, other people jumped on the plot like, sure, you're going to eat meat alone. We are coming. So I'm like, Kale, let me bite this bullet.
Yeah.
Let me go. Then when I come back, we're going to talk about what casting that was.
Yeah.
But I felt so guilty. Like, you know, in New York, maybe our cars see many things because I still like,
I do deserve to eat meat.
I'm on.
It's just one day. It's just one day, guys. It's just one
Then people
day.
call you like, I'm on my way. Until I got there. Like, that guilt thing is real.
It's real. And for me, I feel like I've experienced so many, but one was a real. And yet
Your
I'm
kids
present.
are vocal.
And yet I'm such a present mom. Yes, I'm so present, but that's still. It's take up as long as you get out of the house to work.
That's it.
Something you will feel it. So anyway, this time I was working in the bank.
Come on.
I've just come from maternity leave.
You're still at home.
Stomach is snatched.
Come on.
And you're the working mom. You have to go back. You have to
Room for Namagwata, that's what I said.
sweat up to there. Walking in the high heel.
Tick, lipstick
See, I
on
go
fleek.
the one over C-section. But please, you excuse me, you're in a bank. Everything has to be squeezed. You're proving a point
that I'm back.
that motherhood is not going to stop
I'm
me.
back like I never
I'm
left.
like
I never left.
you know, I had a very tough boss. I've shared before here on Bump Love that I like that boss not because he was a good boss, but because he brought something out of me that I didn't think I had.
Yeah.
I find that most women bosses help us to find what we have and do it really well. But there's a thing that men do, that they get what you didn't even know you had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I likened it to being a cow and you're being milked. And for milk, Naenga, he could milk Peku, he gets ice cream. Like, that's how, like he has reached somewhere where you didn't know that you could get ice cream.
Hey, we also have ice cream.
So he took me on it. I'll never forget. Clever Biserumaga. Hello, sir.
But the names don't call me Kwanga, so it was Amazon.
He took me on I'd never written a strategy. It was my first time.
You're from maternity.
From
I'm from maternity leave.
Yeah, people be thinking our brains.
Yeah. No, you don't have a
But enough for me to undo.
It has to. You don't remember your passwords? You're somewhere, only with you.
So I go through that journey and it needed to be done fast. It needed to be done quick.
Yeah.
I wrote a strategy. He read through that strategy one day. He looked at me and said, well done. When he said it, yeah, he was like, now you're ready to present it. I presented the strategy. No, just before I presented the strategy, my boobs were full. Actually, before he said, well done, he told me, now let's present it.
Mama.
So now, just before I was going to do that presentation for that day, that next day, whenever it was, he was like, okay, this is good. Yes, you can present it next. You can actually present it. That day when I was going to present it, my boobs got really full with milk, like really full and really
Painful. You can get a headache.
really painful.
You know, you can get like a fever.
Properly.
So now, just before the presentation, now this was like a moment, I was like, the boobs are full. I can't do this presentation. The milk will come out.
Oh,
it is also painful. So where did I go? Toilet. What did I do? Expressed into the sink in a rush.
That's painful.
That you need the relief as quickly as possible.
That's very painful.
Very, very painful. Cleaned my golden milk. And meanwhile, I didn't have a lot of milk.
Yes.
So
Katolimo
I also was
stage.
wondering, how come I have full boobs? Maybe because I was under pressure
But also
to
the
do this.
excitement,
This
you had
also the
one side.
excitement. Like now this had finally come. I was now going to do this presentation. I expressed it to that sink. I cleaned my boobs, put on the bra, put on the shirt, went, did the presentation. Do you know those presentations where there's no question?
You have nailed
Nga, you have nailed it.
Like
He
any
was,
questions,
he was
just
that good of a
silence.
teacher.
Yeah.
When I was done, he called me into his office. He said, well done. I went out of that office and
Oh dear.
cried. And me, I'm those people who, at the point when you say, we've given you this job, I also have the resignation letter. Because I know, by the time you give me the job, one day I will also have to leave. I just searched resignation letter, print,
And
and leaving.
that was a really good note to leave, though. That's a high, I must say.
Thank you very
It's
much.
good to live on a high. That's good.
I cried. Remember, I don't have a lot of milk.
You've
The
wasted most
little
of
milk,
it.
I have poured it.
Gold.
Bianca is crying.
God, nigga, God.
I was sick to the pit of my stomach. I think for me at that moment, I had the voice, you picked your work over
Dying.
your child.
You pick your work over your child.
It was a tough decision.
That was it. No, it wasn't tough. I really expressed. Like
No,
I
men
could
are home,
pour
let's just
milk
For a job. Just
for
a
a
job,
presentation.
yeah.
It killed me. It killed me. It killed me. And it's actually the reason that's why when I came out, the credo had to be for workplaces. When I resigned, I said, no, we are designing it for workplaces. Let us set up childcare centers. Because if I had a place where I could express, maybe I would
You
not
could
have
have
left
done
that
quickly and
job.
Or if she was at the.
Or if she was there, I would tell,
You go down.
put her on the
Feed
breast,
her.
feed her quickly,
back.
and leave.
Yes.
No, from that day I said no.
I think you like work in the middle of
If-
town. Home is like those
If I
things you
have
can't
to
dash.
sacrifice my career so that
It's okay.
other moms can have their careers, I'll do it. I'll do it. And that's what happened. That was my car moment. And then the credo came. So also Kalango, please bring your children, and if you have an office, tell them that we can set up childcare centers for them at the workplace.
That's a
Yeah,
good
it is.
thing.
It is. So, but how, like, okay, so we are talking and we're laughing and it's nice and all that, but there are certain times when you have the load of childcare and motherhood, and then you're switching to meetings, and you have a deadline and goals and KPIs, especially for people like her. But for us, we are looking for profit. URA is on you need to pay your taxes. You need a customer.
Clients are
You need,
changing
thank you very
ideas.
much. You have been put on a list of
So
three similar providers. Any one of you, like that's the pressure that
Anytime now we drop you.
anytime we drop you. What systems, and I know we've talked about it, but what systems are you actually putting in place? What are you actually using? And how do you handle those moments where, honestly, work and your child are needed at exactly the same time? Who do you pick? Practically.
I think it's a mindset thing, and I always say it's a mindset thing. One, to tell yourself that you will need help. You will need help, and you're not going to try and do everything to be super mom, super wife, super CEO, super employee, super. Just to tell yourself that there are times when I'm going to call people and ask for help. Is my mom available? Can she help? Are my sisters available? Are my friends available? Can I get a nanny? Can I get a nurse? To help me. And then on those days, what can happen? I'm an event planner, so I've had events. At the place where the event is, I'm in one room handling the event. Mans is in another room with a nurse for that day. That's from really privilege. I say it's a position of privilege. Yeah. But if you can't afford to pay, then get community. Get friends to help you. And then have systems and routines, things that actually work. Yesterday I was sharing with my sister that sometimes I don't even know. I bought off Manuela's website. I bought is it a menu?
Oh, the meal plan.
The meal plan from January to December, because there are things that distort your head. Like you're getting out of the house, you're ready, you've entered
what should we
work mode, and the maid says, "What should we cook today?" Then you're like, "Beans and chicken is that's what we cooked yesterday." Okay, groundnuts and that's what we cooked the day before. So imagine your mind has now moved from work to strategy to now menial tasks that people can help you with. When you have systems, you have things like that that can help you, and then get good help. When I say good help, it's get help at home. And if the help is not serving you,
Let it go.
let it go and get more. Guys, when your home is steady and stable, you can work outside. But when you're leaving the house and your heart is this chick, if I go, she's going to go to the shops to buy airtime to call her boyfriend. She's going to leave my baby in the house. Look, no. So for me, it's help and systems.
Yeah.
What works?
And some of the systems are the home organization too.
The home organization too that Manuela sells.
Say it with your children.
And make sure everybody in your team knows what they're supposed to do, when they're supposed to do it. If it's a guy who comes to work in the compound, he comes every 2 weeks. Say, I'm not going to call you. You just come every 2 weeks. When you come, I will pay you. If it's someone who's coming to do laundry, they know they come twice a week. Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. I expect to find you here. When you finish, we pay you every end of month. Like let everybody, because there are too many moving parts.
Yes.
If one person is not pulling their weight, the boat can't move.
It can't.
Yes. You're in town and they're telling you the house is
Water is
dirty.
done.
Yes. The husband is walking to the house and saying, man, it's like we're in a pigsty. The person supposed to clean did not come. So they are letting you
They're
down.
waiting for your call.
They are waiting for
Yet
you.
you can tell them, come every
Tuesday, Thursday, those are your days. Whether I forget or not, when you come and do your work. Yeah, so even having good teams with you.
Yeah.
However big the team is, man, have a team.
I feel like those deliverables also, like especially the people who work home, they feed off your organization. Like if you're disorganized, they are disorganized. Yeah, because it's my house. I'm teaching you how things work
In my house.
But then I don't have a system. Meaning the maid can wash clothes at midday.
Yeah.
She can prepare lunch at 3.
Yeah.
She can make breakfast at midday. And those times keep changing, depending on how she feels. She can take a nap at 10. Because you've not set systems, structures, and routines. Because when it's a routine, the brain registers it.
Yeah.
The same way you register every day at 9, I'm asleep. So when you're not, you'll be a bit jittery, you'll be off because you know I've not. Exactly. When you set a routine, it's like waking up to pray. At some point, you don't need the alarm. You're just awake because the system has registered. The body knows that I am awake at this time. So yeah, I definitely do what Barbara does. But I also think that the thing we're talking about, that accept, you can accept that you can't do it by yourself. Like it's okay, you guys, like in my situation, first I was superwomaning because everyone thinks I'm strong, I can do this thing, my kids are counting on me. Look, the whole world is counting on you. You're not Jesus.
You cannot be
You're really not Jesus. So stop it. Relax. It's okay. Can someone stay with the kids for 2 hours while you go and meet the client? Let them stay. If you're able to move with them, please, by all means. But if you're not able to, hi Barbara, can I leave my kids with you for just 2 hours? Also, if you know that you need more, don't say 2 hours, then you come after 5 hours.
That's disrespectful.
The next time you call the person, will say,
So say for the afternoon, so that when you come at 3, they're like, hey, she came in 2 hours. It's good to manage expectations. And you do that. I had to learn to allow people to take care of my children. Allow. Like, I would break you guys. I would break. There's work. I dash home, I'm cooking. Because now the maid left at 4. I dash home, I'm cooking. Then there's this presentation. Then there's a client who has called me on Saturday. They need me the whole day. Then on Sunday, I have to lead. I had to stop. Even on Sunday, I delegate. Like their teams. If I'm not there, I am not the movement leader. If I'm not there, things should still function. Because when you fall sick, the world is going to end.
No,
It won't. Yes. So you allow people learn to be with you and to work with you. I know that if I cannot be there, there's a time I had to go with my daughter alone and I couldn't leave my son home alone. I called a friend, he's like, hey, I'm not doing anything fun, but we can spend the day together. My son came back with stories. So I've learned that it's okay. And if I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. Because when I sleep, then I'm a better person to all those people. I'm a better employee.
Sleep is
I'm
your
a better
system.
mom. I'm better. Yes. Man, if I'm hungry and I've not slept,
You're cranky, you're irritable.
Yeah, gremlin.
even my kids, you hear them asking, Mama, are you tired? Kubanga.
But that's what
Go, Yagala, to
What I hear Olivia talk about is prioritize. There are those things that you can do as Manuela that are so important, and there are things you can delegate. When you sit down and prioritize what is important to me, I will do myself. What can I delegate? What is urgent? What is a crisis? What can wait? And what can I delete?
be a crisis.
Yes, and what can I delete?
No, but many people live in a life of crisis.
Oh yeah,
Because
they're firefighting every day.
They're not planning.
The time has passed for that thing to do
so even
it.
before you
It's
take
more
prioritize,
village
they have
building.
to plan.
They have to plan it because
That's why
I,
they're living in crisis.
It's like
Yes.
you're shocked at your mom every morning.
like Manuela was saying, putting the kids to bed, that's a priority for you. That's important. What does that mean? If there are any evening activities, you can't take them. Because for if you walk into the house and the children have slept, you won't sleep. So you're like, evening activities, I'm sorry, there's a time this madam, you could not call her between 6 and 9.
Yeah, I remember.
So if I remembered something that I needed to tell her, let me tell you, however much, whether it was money or what, between 6 and 9, she was not picking calls because that was time to have dinner with her children, do homework, and put them to bed. That was important to her. So she put off all other things. Sometimes it was work things, important things, meeting. That's it. So if you decide, Nzenga Sharon, what's important is to make sure when my husband comes, I'm the one who cooks, and I'm the one who walks in the house with a tray.
With like a nice cut.
With a tray. With kajuis for him. That's what is important for you.
Oh, Mr.
Making you walk.
Yeah, with her tray like this, then you know that my husband comes home by 7. That means by 5, whatever it is, I need to be home to make sure that he finds when I've bathed, I'm fresh.
And I like that you're saying that because when you pick a priority, because many people pick a priority and then the other thing falls. Because, I was able to do 6 to 9. You're able to do 6 to 9. No, don't call me, don't what, don't. But it was also because I had bought somebody else's time. I'm those people who has 2 PAs. Because I'm like, my 24 hours clearly
Are not enough.
They are not
Yes.
enough. So do you have there some 24 hours?
Yes.
Can I buy them from you? That is what for me I say to see, because when people say, and I know many people get so angry with me, Manuela, you have to go through her PA. Yeah, you do have to go through my PA because
The things I need to
there are certain things that I am doing,
Which you must
which
do.
me I
PA
must
can do
do.
that mean your
The
tasks of
PA
making
can
appointments.
yes, the PA
Arranging
can
your
get an
calendar,
appointment with
what,
you.
yes.
It's okay. It's okay for the PA to tell you, leave her a voice message. She will get back when she can. But I have bought this person's time so that she can do things which I am not, which I might not be able to do at that time, that she might even have more experience
To do it better.
to do it even better. And when I find that, no, her 24 hours are not enough,
You get another one.
I get another one because I'm buying time. I stopped looking at PAs. I would rather use all the money I have, all my salary, to pay people to help me so that I can be there with my children. Now for me, this thing,
what's very important
that's
to
what's
you.
important for me because I know it's only for a moment. After some time, they're going to be older. And I don't want to be those moms who's looking for my children. I have to be in my son's marriage, in my daughter's marriage, because now I have time. And
Then you're
at
following
the right
them on
time when
social
I'm
media
following them on social media, what are you
platforms.
wearing? I don't want to be those moms, And so I realized that I need to have the relationship with them now. So that one day when they tell me,
You're
Mommy,
not
I've fallen
making
in
up for
love,
someone.
I'm like, yes, enjoy. You understand? But it needs for me to pay for someone's 24 hours. I no longer look at it as, hey, she has a PA,
luxury.
she has a
It's
luxury.
really not.
No, I call that time I'm buying 24 hours. Because my PAs, I can, anytime, they are available. because they are my personal assistant, you know, and I can write to them a message and I know they will find it. Yeah, I have bought time. I've not just got a PA because
It's fancy.
It's fancy and a nice thing to call my PA.
manager,
No,
call my PA.
I'm buying. So as I walk here and Zegolab, I have 72 hours.
Yes.
Congratulations.
You're 24.
70, my 24.
And you're using them
Janto,
to do
and I'm using them to do the work. Now you'll be there like, Bana Emanuela, she's a superstar. Wow, no, 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 no. I'm buying people's time. And that time is very important, especially when they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They can help you do so much. So for me, because home is important, that's why I for a very long time, I didn't have a maid. Because I could get somebody else
To help you,
to
to
do
do
the
the
work
work
side.
for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because for me, a maid was not an option for me. I needed to be there for the children.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a night owl. So with everything you guys have said, I can relate. But I also had to discover that I thrive at night. I can work very long hours at night. So I had to, now the things that are more personalized to me, you will find that I do them in that time. That's when I get my quotations done. That's when I'll pour a glass of wine and watch a movie because I want to relax. That's when the kids have all slept and I drive out at midnight. For me, I would go out at midnight. People used to say, Sharon is going out. Why you have come at midnight? I'm like, yeah, because I'm done with what is important.
The
for
children
me.
have slept.
The children have slept. I know how they ate. I left home organized, properly, like clean. I will walk into paradise because those are the things that are important for me. Otherwise, I'm going to walk in tired. Exactly.
Then she goes for loud music.
Then, because everything is all okay, then now I go out. So you see me, I've gone out, I've come out of my home at midnight, I'm catching up with Mr.
like
then we go back home. You're thinking, Achikola, I've left everything. Kawa.
You have peace.
I have
You can
peace.
sit peacefully.
Because I also lived that time where I would try to, as if keep up, but I'll come back home. I can't sleep in that bed when it is not properly laid. I can't sleep when the sitting room is all like as if for mad people. It means when everybody is going to sleep, we are all tired in equal measure. I'm arranging the living room because I'm worried to wake up and it's a mess. Then I had bad help at a certain time in my life also. So it's also important that when you're looking for help, get the right help. You listen to where who send me somebody from Mayacha Bujimbi Mukwano. There is a level you reach and you need
Professionalism.
professional help. You need good help. So right now I don't have a living nanny.
Hey, but you are telling them what is working for you?
The home management thing is like, she wanted me to say that. So I got two. No, you're not lying. So two of their management styles. They have. So I got two. The one that for cleaning because that one makes me sick. There's that edging that is on the edge of the corners of the house. I would quarrel about that thing. Like I would arrive. And I'm like, hey, you guys, you clean. You mopped. Hey, yeah, we did. Then I'm like, but now here.
What about here?
So that edge ceiling of like, I would just get really stressed with a dirty house. So that was the first app I got, just to kind of teach my Chabujimbi or whatever village girl how to clean. And I would try it. So sometimes you'd get good ones who will learn with you, do a good job. Then there are those who just fail. Yeah, they came to Kampala to chill. So I let that go and got now proper help. This lady just comes twice. But the twice, my dear, a week is like paradise for me. Like we just have very little work to do to keep the home, you know,
until she comes back.
On the next day. Then the other one is for the meals. Also, again, one of their solutions on the meal plans. Now, I got it and it worked for us for a while. And then I was also able to alter it because we reached a time. Yes, I reached a time where now we had to be eating like less carbohydrates. Our dinner has to change. So we personalize it more. It allows you to also do that. But again, For me, I thrive when there is structure, when there is
Order.
order. What's the next move? The moment that's not clear for me, it will show in everything I'm doing. So that helped a lot. So right now, all the kids are in school. I'm able to be aware, even when they pretend and be childlike. They will not be childish.
Yeah.
They will not be foolish,
Yeah.
because you know what to do. You're just pretending not to know what to do. And then we have very many dogs. We are a 12 dog family. So
That's a farm.
so we love
Dog business.
no. We love dogs, but also that's like our security option. Yeah. But we also really love dogs. Now, because of 12 dogs, that's like we have like another family outside.
What do you mean? Like,
So
it is
I have-
another family.
Actually, family
More
is
like-
usually
So we have
But
two.
you cannot be 12. Come on at 12.
Yeah, so we've had to have help for those, yeah, for the dogs, and also they help now with like the outside exterior, but also again security. Now that has also helped to keep the home in order. The moment my kids are in the house, even if I'm not there, they know what to do. Your hands will take care of what is outside, back inside. But why was I bringing that up? That you just, when we talk about systems, get something that works for you, your environment, your space, the things you thrive in, the things that you call important, like Barbara was saying. You know, incline on what is important and we'll define it. Then build on it. Now, when I have busy days, yeah, I've also learned that it is okay to delegate. Yeah, and then how are you delegating, but also to who are you delegating? Again, getting good help. If they're not good enough, train them to be good, because bad help can mess you up. Yeah, as an entrepreneur, somebody will abuse your client and someone is able to call
You go if you're going.
you go if you're going, and they don't know they're talking to the guy who is going to pay you the balance. Hey. So
the balance, they want a refund.
yeah, that's also so teaching and making sure you have the right people around you. But now I want to end by saying I think it's in Proverbs 11, they say that a gracious woman retains honor. When we are talking about all these, Proverbs 11 verse 16, when we are talking about all these things of the whole work, then home, which is also another job description, my God, there are so many places for us to stumble and fall, and that's the reality. But when you read a scripture like that in Proverbs, I said a gracious woman retains her honor. That in whatever mix you're in, find out what works for you. Retain your honor. Don't be moving around like a mad person, because there is no honor there. Find out what it is, fix it. Chiganye, ask. Me, I thrive in asking. I'm like, well, how are you doing it? How come I come in your home and the cushions are not all over the place?
But to maintain honor at work and at home, what a challenge. What a huge, huge challenge. But I think it's possible. Proverbs 31 tells us that it is. And I think it is of God for us to be able to manage. I think for me, one thing I would say is find 1 hour in the day that is yours alone. Alone. No. If you wake up at 6 a.m., wake up at 5. At first, be quiet. If you wake up at 5, wake up at 4. And just sit there. Let me tell you, you think you like sleep? Try silence as a mother. Just try it before the world, your whole world wakes up. Just and breathe.
It already feels relaxed.
Then start your day. It's amazing. It's magical. Just try it. But also let us know in the comment section, what are you doing? Tell us, like Sharon has said, she's asking, what are you doing? But if you're those moms who's already asking, go to www.manuelapimolondo.com. Those systems, I got them from the throne room in my pain when I was looking for how to balance my work and my home. Because there is a home edition, cleaning, food, your kids' chores, evening routines, everything is right in there. If Oh, Manzi, did you hear him? He's like, the show should end now. Yes, Manzi, the show is going to end right now. So let us know in the comment section. Please, comment. Let us know what you're thinking, how you're managing work and your life. Next week, we'll be speaking to a mom who's doing one thing less than the work and the home. Is that clear or it's not?
It is.
It's not clear.
It's not clear.
It's
but
not clear.
okay.
She's doing homemaking and she's home as a stay-home mom. Come next week and let's see what you guys think. The difference between this working mom and that mom. Until next time, with love from Bumfly.